What's going on, guys? Leon Brat here, and in this video we're going to be running through how to set up channel points and chat commands to trigger on-screen alerts through either Streamlabs or OBS. I have already done a video on this before, however, a few people ran into some problems, and the websites have actually changed a little bit. Make sure you stay tuned throughout the whole thing because we're going to be putting some bonus tips in there as well. Just before we get into the video, I just want to say a huge thank you to the sponsor of this video, Owned.tv. Owned.tv is the place for all of your streaming needs. They've got you completely covered with overlays, stream designs, alerts, emotes, Twitch panels, and much more. Regardless of the streaming platform or software that you use, all of Own's products will work without hesitation, so go and do what over 100,000 streamers have already done and pick up your designs today. Using the link in the description does help the channel at no extra cost to you, and whilst you're there, you can use code LeonBrat for 50% off your order. If you do find this video helpful, then please do smash that thumbs up button as hard as you can. Let's get into it. This is how to set up channel points and chat commands to trigger on-screen alerts for your stream. Let's go. All of the links to everything mentioned in this video will be in the description, and the first thing we need to do is connect Triggerfyre to Twitch. Once you're onto Triggerfyre, the first thing you need to do is come up to the top right hand corner here and log in with Twitch. If this is your first time using Triggerfyre, you will have to authorize your account. That's just a couple of clicks. Just a quick note as well, this works much easier on Google Chrome rather than Microsoft Edge. And the next thing we're going to have to do is come over to the videos tab just up here. You'll see that I've got a few in here already, and I only use the confetti at the moment. I had these ones for Halloween themed, but this is the only one that I use at the moment. So now you might be thinking, well, Leon, how do I find a green screen video to use and how do I download it? Well, let's get back onto the PC and I'll show you exactly how. What I would do is recommend coming over to YouTube and we can go, for example, confetti green screen. And if we scroll down a little bit, this is the video that I use. Although I don't know why there's no sound on that. Find one with sound. Well, if you want sound anyway. But all you're going to have to do is come up to the top URL once you've found the video that you want. Copy that URL. Then we are going to go to 2conv.com. So 2conv.com. And then you can paste the link in here and select MP4. And then you click convert. Click the X on that because this is a pop-up. We don't want to click on any pop-ups. And then once that is converted, then all you need to do is click on the download option just here. Once you've got that downloaded, the next thing you're going to do is come down to the bottom right corner here and click on the blue plus icon. And then we click on select video. This is where you'll then upload that video that you've just downloaded. And then once your video is uploaded, you can then click on whichever one you need to and just click on the tick icon here. Then this will look like this. You'll have this kind of screen. And then because we're using the confetti one, I'm going to put in confetti here. I'm going to leave this as broadcaster user level. And then I'm just going to set these cooldowns to 0 and 0. Then for now, we can just go ahead and save. Then the next thing we're going to do is come over to Twitch, click on your icon top right here and click on creator dashboard. And then we go to community, channel points, and then manage rewards and challenges. Then you need to make a new channel point reward. So you just come down here, click on add new custom reward. This will come up like this. Then just name it what you want. I've got it confetti here. And then what we're going to do is actually copy exactly what is in there. Make sure you copy this. Just trust me. And then you can add your cost or whatever you need to do. Scroll down here a little bit and then click on skip reward requests queue. Make sure this is ticked. And I've just got the cooldown and limits off here, and then click on save. And then we are going to come back over to Triggerfyre and then go to the video that you've just uploaded. Click on the edit button here. And now we're going to click on this button just here. Reward name here. This is add the name of the custom Twitch reward to link it to this trigger. This is case sensitive. So that's why I said copy it. And then you're just going to paste exactly what you've copied into this bit here. Don't change anything else. And then click on allow command and then save. And then we can save again. Now your video is ready to add as a browser source to either Streamlabs or OBS. And to do this, all you need to do is click on this pink icon just here with the link and then click copy link. Make sure this is overlay URL, copy the link of this and then go into your Streamlabs. And then all you need to do is click on the plus icon just here and then click browser source. add source, and we'll make a new one, and it will say confetti test. Confetti test. There we go. Add source. If you are finding value within this video, then please do hit that like button below. So we're going to have a few different windows pop up now, and what you're going to do in the URL section, you are going to paste the URL just there. In the width, you're going to change this to 1920, and this one's going to be 1080. So if I do this now, everything's going to go a little bit funky for a second. So 1920 by 1080. Click on done. There we go. So that is now set up and ready to go. And if you're using OBS, then all you need to do is come to your sources tab just here, click on the plus icon and click on browser. And then we'll create a new one, say, call this confetti test again. Okay. And then same thing again, we're gonna go URL, paste the URL in there, and we're gonna put this to 1920 by 1080. Then click OK, and that is that done for a second. So if we bring Streamlabs back up, and then what we can do is go in the chat and type in ! confetti. You'll see that we've got a green screen now. It takes up the whole screen, and we need to get rid of that green screen overlay. So to do that, all we need to do is right click on confetti test or whatever you've named your source. Click on filters. Then we're going to click on the plus icon. We're going to come down to Chroma Key. Where's Chroma Key? There it is. Click on Chroma Key. And we can leave this as Chroma Key. That's fine. And then going to leave this as green. Click on done. And now if we type in confetti again, ! confetti. There we go. Perfect. So if we want to do this for OBS, let's go back over to OBS. Now I'm just going to mute these ones here. I don't want this coming through anymore. I don't want it doubling up. So if we go over to confetti test, right click and go to filters. Then come over to the effects filters down here. Click on the plus button. Click on Chroma Key. Click OK. And make sure this is green. And then we can close that out of there. And then come into the chat. We can just do this on the OBS chat. Confetti again. ! confetti. And there we go. Green screen has now gone out of there. And it is that simple. That's all you need to do. Also, with the channel points as well, if you come down to the channel points in the chat section, I'm just going to show you that it does work here. So if you just click on confetti, then redeem confetti, you'll see that that works in there instantly. So there we go. It is as simple as that. Before we had to use Stream Elements and Triggerfyre. However, we only need to use Triggerfyre now because they've made it so easy by just adding the browser source into Streamlabs and OBS. I did have a few questions left by people asking if they need to have multiple browser sources for this. You don't. You only need one browser source, but obviously you're going to have the different command names and the different channel point redemptions. You don't have to use the channel point redemptions. You can just have the commands, so you can skip the whole Twitch thing and setting up the channel points there. And if you find that when you're setting these up, it doesn't actually work, what I'd recommend doing is restarting Streamlabs or OBS, because I've had that a few times before where I've kind of uploaded it all, thought, yep, great, I've done it exactly how I should do, and it doesn't work. It's taken me like half an hour, and then I've restarted Streamlabs, and it's like, okay, it was that easy. So just restart Streamlabs. If you have any questions about this at all, then please do just write them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. What we're going to do now is set up the Stream Deck. For those of you that have a Stream Deck, we're going to run through the setup of the Stream Deck now, just so you can press a button, just like this, and it will happen. So what we need to do is, let's go back onto the PC now. We're going to load up the Stream Deck app, and here you can see I've got my commands just here, and this one is confetti. And how we do this is if we just click on the blank square just here, and then we can go type in Twitch, and then chat message, drag that over to here, and then we can go ! confetti, just like that. And if I press that button now on my Stream Deck, I'll hold it up actually so you can see. So you can see that one there. I know the camera's flipped, but that top right one there is actually the one we've just made. If I click that, there we go. There we go. It's that simple to set up. So there we go. That was how to set up channel points and chat commands for Streamlabs and OBS. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, then please do smash that like button as hard as you can, because that helps my video get seen by other streamers who may need to see this. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this every single week. And come and join us on one of the Twitch streams. I go live every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I'd love to see you over there. And if you need help with anything else, maybe you've got some other questions about other things to do with streaming, then please do write them in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do for you. But for now, take it easy. Happy streaming. I love you all. Peace.